Welcome to Ageless Secrets, where modern science and timeless wisdom meet to reveal the art of living young from within. I'm grateful that you're here today, because what we're about to uncover may change the way you see yourself forever. You are not a prisoner of your genes. You are their artist, their guide, their composer. Today, we're exploring epigenetics, the science that proves your choices, your environment, and your thoughts can shape the way your genes express themselves, unlocking your true potential for longevity and radiant health. Take a deep breath. Feel that quiet power inside you. You are about to discover how your body listens to everything you do, everything you feel, and everything you believe. For decades, people thought genes were destiny, that your DNA was a fixed script you could never change. But science now tells a different story, one filled with hope. You were born with a genetic code. Yes, but it's not set in stone. It's more like a piano. The notes are written, but the way they're played depends on you. Epigenetics is the music of life. It determines which genes are activated and which remain silent, like keys that light up when touched by your thoughts, your diet, your sleep, your stress, and even your joy. Inside every cell, there's a library of possibilities. Epigenetic marks, tiny chemical tags, tell your body which pages to read, which stories to tell. These marks are influenced by your lifestyle. When you live with awareness and balance, your body turns on the genes for repair, growth, and longevity. When you live under stress, toxicity, and chaos, your body activates survival genes that accelerate wear and aging. You are always in conversation with your DNA through every breath, every emotion, every choice. Ds. This is why two people with the same genes can age very differently. One thrives with energy and clarity, while the other struggles with fatigue and disease. The difference lies not in the code, but in how that code is expressed. That is the power of epigenetics, the power to choose your biological destiny. Let's go deeper. Your genes are like a grand symphony, and your lifestyle is the conductor. The foods you eat, the air you breathe, the light you receive, all these are musical cues. They can create harmony or chaos. When you nourish your body with vibrant natural foods, you give it information that tells your cells to repair and renew. Every bite becomes a message. Greens, berries, herbs and minerals whisper to your genes, grow stronger, live longer. But processed foods, chronic stress, and toxins send another message, slow down, break down. Even your emotions leave epigenetic fingerprints. Studies now show that meditation, gratitude, and loving thoughts can literally change the way your genes express themselves. Calmness activates genes that promote healing and reduce inflammation. Fear and anger do the opposite. Your biology is listening always. You are the author of your inner story. Now, let us talk about one of the most fascinating aspects of epigenetics, how your lifestyle choices can actually slow or even reverse biological aging. Scientists have identified what's called the epigenetic clock. It measures your biological age, how old your cells truly are, based on DNA methylation patterns. In groundbreaking studies, people who adopted healthy lifestyles, regular exercise, balanced nutrition, mindfulness, deep sleep, and reduced stress, showed measurable reversal of their epigenetic age in as little as 8 weeks. Imagine that, the ability to become biologically younger, not just feel younger. And it doesn't end there. Epigenetic memories can even be passed down. The way you live today can influence not just your own lifespan, but the health of generations to come. This is how ancient wisdom and modern science unite, reminding us that every act of self-care is an act of legacy. So how can you awaken this potential? It begins with awareness. Notice how you live. Notice the environments you choose. Spend more time in sunlight, in nature, in stillness. These are natural signals your genes understand. Move your body gently but regularly, because motion tells your cells that life is happening. That repair is needed, that energy is required. Breathe deeply. Oxygen is information. Sleep deeply. It's in rest that your genes clean, repair, and rewrite themselves for another day of vitality. And most of all, think beautifully. Thoughts are frequencies. When you hold thoughts of love, hope, and gratitude, you're not just thinking positively. You're aligning your entire biology with renewal. The power of belief can turn on healing genes and silence destructive ones. You, Dante, need to control every detail of your life, just the way you respond to it. Because response is creation. Picture your body as a garden. Your genes are the seeds. Epigenetics is the gardener responding to light, water, air, and care. If you nurture the soil, everything grows. The same is true for you, too. The soil of your body is your environment, your food, your rest, your peace. When you honor them, your garden flourishes with energy, clarity, and life. You might wonder, what about those who carry bad genes? What about family history, disease, or predispositions? Epigenetics offers hope here too. It teaches that even if you inherit a risk, you also inherit a choice to turn that risk off. Chew can silence harmful genes through lifestyle, nutrition, and mental balance. You are not defined by your family's story. You are writing your own. In the world of longevity research, epigenetics is now seen as one of the most powerful frontiers. It bridges science and spirituality, discipline and mystery. It explains why fasting, breathwork, sunlight, meditation, and mindful living have such profound effects. They're all epigenetic tools. Speaking the ancient language of your cells, imagine your genes as sleeping giants, waiting for the right signal to awaken. Every time you breathe with awareness, every time you eat real food, every time you quiet your mind, you're whispering to them, it's time to renew. You're reminding your body that youth is not a number, it's a frequency. Your DNA is billions of years old. It has survived ice ages, droughts, storms, and silence. It knows how to heal, adapt, and thrive. You carry the wisdom of every ancestor inside you. All you need to do is create the right environment for that wisdom to awaken. When you begin living with intention, your biology responds with grace. Your sleep deepens, your energy rises, your mood stabilizes. You become more than alive, you become radiant. The cells in your skin, your heart, your brain, all begin to sing the same song, the song of vitality. This is not magic, it's alignment. When you align your lifestyle with the rhythms of nature, you activate the deepest intelligence within your DNA, the intelligence of life itself. So tonight, as you listen to this, let it be a reminder. You are not aging helplessly. You are participating in a conversation with your genes every single day. Speak wisely. Live gently. Choose consciously. Because your choices echo through every cell, shaping your tomorrow and the tomorrows of those who come after you. Soft, emotional piano risers. Thank you for joining me on Ageless Secrets. Remember, you are not a fixed design. You are a living masterpiece, constantly being painted by your thoughts, your actions, and your awareness. Your genes are listening and they are ready to awaken. So breathe deeply, live slowly, and stay radiant. Because the true secret of longevity isn't in changing who you are, it's in remembering who you've always been.